Well, this is the second day of the diesel gala. I thought I'd film a few trains down by Blue Anchor. More of a grey anchor, but the tide is fairly high at the moment. More blue sky over in this direction. I'm going to head on down by the coastal path, I think, for a while, so both trains don't appear at once as they would at the station. The owners of this chalet here have bowed to public request and had that lifebuoy moved off their property, which they won't let you go on. So if it's necessary, at least it's accessible now. But to get to the coastal path now, no longer can we walk through there. Several fences up to stop you. Have to go down these steps. It's not much fun if you've got a bike, or not possible if you've got an invalid scooter. Unless you've got a four-wheel drive version. Anyway, let's get further on down this path and work out where's the best place to film a train. Yeah, that's why I've just walked down on this rough surface. And seeing I intend to go on down the beach a bit, I'm going to walk down on the sand. It's much easier. Less crunchy. Normally, if you filming trains here from Minehead, which is in the distance, you get a clue that they're on the way when you see the steam. Of course, now that we're filming diesels, they'll suddenly appear. So let's get on down the line a bit and find a nice location. Yeah, I did hear Weston's horn then, and I imagine I see a little bit of exhaust down towards Dudster Station. So I think I better come up the beach a bit, get closer to the railway line. Don't see it yet, but again I heard its horn. It'll suddenly appear. Here's a brave cyclist. She's come up from Dunster Beach, where the path is nice and solid, tarmacked. Now I'm going to push a bike over the pebbles. I wonder if she realises what's in for her when she gets to the Blue Anchor. Anyway, look who won't go. I'm not alone here waiting for the traffic. There's a herd of cows over there. Don't really think they're waiting for the train, but the farmer's there in his Land Rover, and they seem to be approaching the Land Rover. Oh yes, they are. Keeping one eye on the track to see if the train's coming. I wonder what perhaps he's going to feed them from the Land Rover, is he? All making their way towards the back of his Land Rover. Oh, no, he's leading them off somewhere else, I think, now. Wait for them to get somewhere close and leads them off. Oh, I can see the train coming now in the distance. So, farewell cows, hope you enjoy your journey. Now the loco is just behind that other photographer there in the distance. Just begin to see its yellow front. I said it was the Western, but perhaps the Western is the second to arrive. This might be the two Class 20s. It's hidden again by the trees in the distance. It's only got a yellow front, so these might be the two Class 20s. Yeah, that's not a Western. The sun's coming out now. There we are, that's better. Yeah, those are the two Class 20s. Certainly an unusual sight in this part of the world. English Electric. Someone had put a comment in on my video calling them singing wardrobes. Jolly Fisherman, wow. Didn't have that title yesterday. The signal board to drop. There's a very nice video on YouTube as well, showing these two towed down by a couple of Class 50s all the way from Kidderminster. The signal says go, so we should speed up. Good to see some of the natural wildflowers coming back again after this was all relayed out a year or so back. Heading on further down towards the track crossing point, I think, for the next take, which should indeed be the western this time. Yeah, it's the first time I've seen flowers looking so colourful again. That's good. Because when they level things out a bit, a lot of the wildflowers disappeared. Now they're all coming back again. Looking quite nice. That herd of cows has disappeared entirely. I wonder where they went to. So a few minutes ago they were following the Land Rover. Perhaps they went for a gate over there in that other field. Oh yes, they're in that field now. Seems that the loco might be on its way, or the train. The wind's picking up. The name board yesterday was a Bristolian. I wonder if it's still the same. Right, it'll be an hour before the next couple of trains cross here at Blue Anchor. And the next two trains will be, first one will be led by the High Mech, and then the visiting 26 will lead the second train. I think the wind is getting even stronger minute by minute. Popular cafe here, it's called the Driftwood. There certainly has been a large piece of driftwood washed up recently here. Quite a few photographers across the other side of the track there waiting. It's kind of really wild. Right, that couple have just about get to the point where the coastal path has got a decent service on it. Waiting here beside the track is a bit like going fishing. You know something interesting might come along. You just enjoy being out and about. The sky was rather interesting at the moment, these clouds up here. It looks as if rain is coming in from the valley direction there. That's sad if it reaches us here. It certainly does. We're rather exposed out here. We're just emerging, or if that's the right word, intrigued by the shape of those clouds, lots of grooves in them. Looking nice and blue over that direction. Shouldn't be much longer now before we hear a diesel horn in the distance. Just sitting here as I have been for the last good half an hour. Just been appreciating the colours in this little plant down here. No idea what the plant is, but the lovely combination of red and green it's got. Delicate little yellow flowers on that plant. It's an amazing world that we live in. There isn't a lot of it left, but this little daisy here got blown around too much, I think. Most of the petals are blown off. Still quite blowy, but luckily the rain hasn't come to anything. Just have a panoramic look around the scenery here. The sky's still looking very interesting. You want more of the blue stuff though. Photographers are still patiently waiting. Other side of the track there. Right, I saw some, yes, here it is. Certainly those yellow fronts do stand out. I was watching some runners earlier coming up from Munster Beach, and they ran just as far as a good surface there and turned right around back again. While we've been waiting, the tide's gone out. sign yet of the other train. That sounds more like some sort of action up there. I'm trying to keep the camera still. This wind.
Get rid of it to the phone and take it or use it whatever. So you just
So